What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Moving Forward's Garage. We're currently going on a
little
I guess you'd call it a food run, you know?
You know, you woke up hangry.
Yeah, a little bit.
Can't be doing that.
Yeah, that's just part of the way it goes.
And driving the cowboy Corvette, as always.
And you gotta have your manual trucks. Kids, remember that.
If you don't, then you're just missing out. That's all I gotta say.
They're just like way cooler.
It is way cooler.
But yeah, we're currently headed to a Subway right now because someone forgot to eat.
Yeah.
That would be me.
I ate already, but I can eat some more, I think.
You'll have that on a big job. I'm just saying. But
I don't always eat.
yeah, we're new to this whole YouTube shit. So
Oh yeah, absolutely.
as you can tell, I already have to bleep myself out 90 times. What's on the agenda though after the food run?
Well, I'm gonna take a gander at the S10 build and see what's left, because it's finally almost resurrected. As I say that, and you guys know the build, and you don't.
Yeah.
It's a 2003 S10 LS swap, and she's almost wrapped up. And what's left is a drive shaft, exhaust, tuning, and a few little wiring here and there. So that's the big thing. Today, I was gonna raise it up. Sorry, I gotta watch what I'm doing. But raise it up, raise the whole truck up, put a load on your suspension so you get your drive line angle at it's on the load to take a measurement for your drive shaft.
Yeah, see, he's smarter than me. I wouldn't even have got that far. I would have just started cutting and hoping and praying.
Yeah. I'm not building drive shaft. I've never done it. I'll tell you somebody else. But
and don't let that saying get in your head too, people. Because just because somebody else is doing it for you doesn't mean anything. That just speeds the process up a little bit. Yeah, you spent a little bit in the old pocketbook, but it got done, didn't it? That's part of it. That's the message we're trying to drive home with Moving Forward Garage. That's just part of it.
Yeah, there's quite a few things you can do on your own, but you only have so much time in a day to work on everything. Especially if you're doing YouTube full time, or if you have a full-time job, that makes things a little bit harder on you.
Yes, it does. I agree.
But yeah, the agenda is to put a load on the rear end, full measurement. From what I've been told, you measure from center U-joint, center U-joint. It's my first build. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm figuring that out as I go. And then the exhaust, I'm just going to take it over and have it dropped off. I can weld together, but I don't have any of the tools to bend piping or anything like that. So I'll spend a little extra money to have somebody else do it that's done it every single day.
And that's fair too. Just it helps the build go along a lot smoother. That's the thing.
Like, there's a lot of things I've done on my own with that truck.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But like I said, when we get back, I'll show you details of what's been done to it anyway.
We'll get into more detail and depth on it. Show you a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Show you what's where it's at, where it's trying to end up too. It's just work in progress. We both work jobs, and we're just now jumping in to the YouTube side. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know though. It's been a wild ride. Just put it that way.
Yeah. I think it'll go good.
I don't see why not. I really don't. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you a little story about it. I bought the truck. Very first vehicle I bought my own. But it's a cheap truck. I paid $400 for it. Running, driving. Drove for 3 years, no problem. Replaced the brake line on it. Other than that, I haven't touched it at all. It all started with me going out, getting ready to drive it one day, and see a coolant leak. And yeah, it had a cracked radiator. I figured, you know what? It's time to LS swap it. I got that bright idea. So yeah, we're almost what?
And I've never let him live it down since.
Yeah, 2.5 years later, and it's almost done. So yeah, it's kind of a backstory on that. The truck was dependable. Had a 4-cylinder in it, 2.2, 4L60. Done great. Drove it everywhere. But you know, I can't leave anything alone. Neither is this fool.
Yeah, we kind of got that bug of if it's stock, nah, we don't want it. We'll have to tinker with it.
Oh yeah, exhaust, aftermarket wheels, something.
Golly, just the name of the game when you're into vehicles of any caliber. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you say you're done, but you're never.
No, yeah. It just escalates into something crazy.
No, it's not going to go like that.
Oh
always.
No, never. That's just name of the game in my book. At least that's how it's been even with my dad and his dad too.
Yeah.
It's just
get the itch and want to keep doing more to it over time.
Yeah. It's just a cascading effect. We'll put it that way.
Right.
It just keeps on freaking accumulating. And then you're like, well, dang, I've already spent this amount of money on such and such, and now the vehicle's to this degree. And the way I've always kind of said is never satisfied. I mean, even if I'm satisfied, I'm never satisfied with the builds.
Yeah.
That's just name of the game, I guess. It's just part of it.
Yeah, you always gotta do what you want, really, too.
Just, live your life the way you wanna.
Yeah, make it your own.
Exactly. Yeah, you put your own twist on life too. That's part of it.
Oh, yeah.
But just enjoy it. That's all we can say.
You gotta have fun.
That's all we can say is just enjoy it. You know, if you ain't got, patience, time, and effort for it, you're not gonna really enjoy it, I guess. Best way I can put it.
You do what you love.
Exactly. And it pays off in the long run too. That's why I keep saying you just got to be patient with it. I know patience is a dying art in our generation anyway. Everything's now, but and I can't sit here and say I'm not victim to it. I've been victim to it every once in a while, but you live and you learn. Just the name of the freaking game. Yeah.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it is. It is a beautiful day. Actually kind of cool
It's
out.
actually a lot cooler. What was this, 82?
I think so. Low humidity, yeah. And, yeah.
Currently what we're riding in now is a 06 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD extended cab long bed.
Full drive
stick shift truck.
Kind of a rare bird.
100. Kind of I use it, but I don't use it all the time, but I do drive the heck out of it. I like the truck.
Exactly.
Is it fuel efficient?
No, but it's a tow truck pretty much. That's the whole name of the game with this truck. Or his idea, and then like if he wanted, he could go out and take a road trip in it,
It's a big truck. It's got 193,000 miles on it, still feel like it's on.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It doesn't skip a beat. I guess you should tell him what's done with it too now.
Not much really.
Yeah.
2015 tow mirrors that you can buy for a Cadillac. They're chrome. It's got all the LED, what do you call it, switchbacks or whatever?
Yeah, switchbacks, LED headlights.
It's got all that, I just haven't hooked it up yet. We'll probably make a video on that, just diving into hooking them up, because I've never done it before.
Yeah, same here. I ain't never done it either. And I
like to learn.
Yeah,
anyway.
love to learn that stuff.
It's got an aftermarket head unit, kind of just basic stuff you do to a Cadillac. It's leveled, or the poor man's leveling kit. You crank the torsion keys up. Well, is it the right way? Probably not, but it works.
It just works,
And it had a stock set of the, Cadillac 2500 HD wheels on it for about a year. I still have them. They're my winter wheels, but I put a set of 20x10. I think American Warrior.
I think something like that, yes.
And they look good on it.
We'll have to show you on the outside whenever we get there.
It's not bad. They do rub a little bit, but I get away with it most time driving it. So.
Yeah, thanks, GM, with your square freaking fenders.
Yeah. If that's the worst thing GM's doing, then
I ain't mad at it.
yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
No.
And it's a popular truck. Everybody's got one. It seems like anymore.
Yeah, and I was
You
just.
can't kill them.
I mean, I have one too as well. It's an 04.5 LOY Duramax. It's sitting at about 414,000 miles on it. I'd say only thing I've done to it was do a full-blown 4-inch to a 6-inch tip exhaust, S&B intake, no tune yet. It is deleted, of course, or allegedly. We'll go with that. It's got a Air Dog 100 on it that I need to tear off and just put a fast fuel system on it. We'll dig into that truck later. We're just mainly focused on S10 because, like I said, that truck will need some body work. I bought it the way it was at 397,000. Drove it two hours home and
in the rain with a bed stack.
In the rain with a bed stack. It had a Droney 10-inch bed stack. Deleted that immediately.
Yeah.
I ran it stubbed out behind the cab, and I said, well, I need to put an exhaust on it eventually.
It was pretty noisy. Even at that.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't a road trip truck, and it was a road trip truck that night. It was in the rain that night, and
it was a good drive though.
It was. But yeah, we'll dig into that thing later whenever I get it to where we are, because we're at an undisclosed location. Can't be getting into all that. And yeah, we'll dig into that later. That'll be another project eventually later on, because Duramaxes ain't cheap. We're trying to do it, a little bit of smart, but have a little bit of fun. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know. Cat eyes, just in general, they're not cheap.
No, I'm saying LS platform.
Oh well, yeah. There you go. You called me out of my BS already. Well, I'm just too hard-headed. Okay, you leave me alone with my dirty Mac. I don't hate the LSs. Nothing against LSs. It's just that was one of my dream trucks, and I had an opportunity to go buy one. And yeah, it's not. When you see the truck, it's not the cleanest truck. You'll be like, why would you spend money on that thing? Well, me and him, we kind of like to build things, okay? Therefore, that bug we got, can't leave it alone, can't be stock. So if I bought something that was already done, it kind of would have defeated my purpose, and I still would have done something with it anyway.
12-inch lift for 14 wide.
Yeah, no, I don't know about 12-inch lift, guys, but I'm more of a 4-inch level.
I think we should do it.
Yeah, no, I don't think we should. And then I guess I could show you my little S10 too. I got it's a 98 S10, 2.2 liter 5-speed truck. And I mean it nothing fancy other than the wheel package. That I bought it like this, $1,300, and it even has what are those slapper bars? Caltrax. And I mean the truck. It's rumored it's got a Canadian dash or odometer in it right now, because word on the street was, I guess the guy was somewhere where he wasn't supposed to be, and they ended up pulling his dash bezel out, pulled the radio out of it, stole the vents out of it too. Well, I guess they're in the dash bezel. And I bought it like this, and
clear title, everything.
Clear title, nothing stolen, nothing crazy. And yeah, I'll just have to show you when we get there, okay? Because it looks rougher than it is, but I do believe the truck has 300 and oh goodness, I want to say it's about 376,000 miles on it. If I've done the math right, from an old previous sticker, it had 360. I guess they pulled it from the ECU, and it having a kilometers, or I should say Canadian dash in it, that it reads in kilometers. I've only put 1,000 kilometers. I just recently bought this truck, but if I had to take a guess, that's where it'd be.
I don't know what that would be in miles.
I think it's like 600 miles I put on it since I've driven it. which is
oil change is worth.
Yes. And yeah, I needed to get in that too. I need to do it needs a valve cover gasket. I would dare say intake manifold gasket eventually, but it ain't puking yet, so I guess we can leave it as is, but it'll eventually be done. Sorry, I'm farting with the camera again.
Yeah, but like a makeshift stand right now.
Yeah, and I'm kind of holding it, so. But yeah, other than that, it needs basic maintenance, and I'd say a clutch. I won't lie. I was telling him this morning. I said it's starting to slip fourth. It was starting to slip fourth. Now it was only doing it in third, but I do believe it also needs a rear main seal as well. Which, yeah, I know I need to quit slacking and just do something about it. But like I said, I just picked up the truck 600 miles ago, and I've just been driving it. I've just been driving the crap out of it to work, home, and out to the undisclosed location. So I get that. So it's just part of it. But yeah, I'll show you a little bit about it. It ain't nothing fancy. It's literally just a 98 S10 that looks rowdier than it should be.
Oh, it's fast.
Oh yeah, like he keeps saying, it's fast. We got to show you.
It pops the clutch, that thing sits on the bumper.
Yeah, no, it about sits the transmission on the ground. I'm just saying, you should. I don't know if you want to get into your other S10 too, your little Extreme.
It's just a work truck, but
hey, it's in the fleet.
Yeah, it's closer
to the
other one. It's a 02 Extreme 4-cylinder, pretty much the same truck I had.
Yeah.
Well, I still have, but combination wise, and it's got like 226,000 miles on it. It does good. I bought it. Same kind of deal, $500, real cheap. And that pop head gasket. Went there, cleaned the cylinders out best I could. Took the head over, got it resurfaced. It is warped really good. If you know anything about those 4 cylinders, they have aluminum heads. They do warp really well.
Yes, they're prone to popping them. And I don't really understand the reasoning behind it, but
just it being aluminum head, they tend to warp.
Well, but see, you could argue that with not to cut him off, but you could argue that with the Duramaxes too. They don't have that issue as bad. Yes, aluminum headed. They've all been aluminum headed. Yes, they're not iron. Which I guess that's why they said the LOI does pop head gaskets.
I wouldn't say all of the S10s that have that motor do.
No.
You see them every now and then like that.
Yeah. I mean, it happens though. I get it. You get them hot, they're gonna warp, and they are gonna pop that head gasket. That is just part of it.
They must have run it like that for like
a good while.
Because they had to shave 20 thousandths off the head to make it right.
Yeah, my jaw hit the floor when he told me that. I was like,
it does good.
Wow.
I've put 17,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
Since then, when I put it together, and it's been good. And it's held great. It's been a good truck.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, I know, I get it. Like, a lot of people don't care for the more underpowered 4-cylinder small trucks. But I mean, heck, in today's market, I mean, I was daily driving a 400,000 mile Duramax that would just eat fuel religiously. And that was on a good 30-minute trip. I'd be already halfway through, and I know I need injectors. I get it. I need injectors, I need fuel work, but you switch over to a little gas saver, and I mean, yeah, people can laugh at you all they want, but you're just putting more money in your pocket at the end of the day. That's the way you got it. And I'm not just saying that as a money sense. I mean, yeah, I get it. It can be embarrassing, but there ain't nothing to be embarrassed about. If you wanted it, go do it.
Right.
That's the whole thing.
Easy, fella.
Ooh, buddy. Back on out there.
Yeah. Well, that and the gas prices, when they're almost, $5 a gallon just for gas, and it's $6 for diesel, that kind of changes your perspective.
Yes, it does. And it hurts the old pocketbook. Ooh, 240. Sorry, sidetrack, squirrel. Ooh. Sorry, I'm kind of a JDM guy too. At the end of the day, I just like my little Jap crap stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what every American calls it anymore. And I get it. I get it. They're not, you know, for everybody, but they're cool in my eyes.
I do like them.
I kind of turned him over to the Nissan GTRs and all that stuff. Not the, I guess it's 2010s and all up. I'm more of a 90s JDM guy. That's.
Although I would take a Supra.
I would too. I don't blame you. They are cool. They are really cool.
I am partially a Toyota guy.
Oh no, I get it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Toyota's just reliable too. You know, that's just part of it.
Yeah, I think that comes with that one.
I could see you with a Mark IV Supra. Now they're expensive, yes.
What isn't?
What? Yeah, exactly. You gotta ask yourself, well, what is it? Ooh, look at that, OBS. Sorry, like this is constant. This is constant with me and him. We see something cool on the side of the road.
Yeah, squirrel.
Squirrel. Yeah, literally. And it could be a squirrel. You'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like literally, it's just a squirrel. Oh, look at the freaking mini, or not mini. Look at me over here talking out my ass.
Yeah, they can't even see where you're going with it.
Exactly. But that's just how it is with us. I mean, we're kind of ooh, like that. Okay, let me get to the point. We're kind of scatterbrained when we see good-looking rigs. We just respect all builds, kind of in a way.
Yeah. It is not anything in particular.
No, yeah, it just whatever catches our eye. We're just, ooh, that's cool. We like to look at cool stuff. We like to try to build cool stuff in our own way. And
you're the one who likes geometries.
Yes, sir. I gotta have the Cummins tow mirrors, the Alcoas, and everything else. You already know. Looking thick. It's just part of it, man. But yeah, we're finally getting into town. We'll catch up back with you when we're on the way back. We're gonna go grab a bite to eat. We'll be right back. See y'all.
Alrighty, we're back again. We got done with our little lunch break we had. It took a little longer expected. Don't mind this wiring harness. But yeah, here's the truck. Well, that's the motor. There's the truck. It's like I said, 2003 S10. Nothing real fancy. It's not extreme or anything. Just a LS model. Bought it totaled. Not on this side, and it just had a rusty cap corner on that side. But over, don't mind the mess, but on that side it got hit pretty hard. It fixed it, put a new leaf spring in, and it drives straight. It's done pretty good. But mind all that, here's the motor. It's a LS1, come out of a 2002 Trans Am. It had a 6-speed behind it. Now it's got a 4L60 behind it. Pretty much what was in this truck originally. Pretty well bone stock. Ordered a harness through, what is it, like Big Bear, I think?
I think so.
I could put it in description or in our, where you can read on our video. I definitely recommend it because it's pretty easy, plug and play.
Everything's labeled
for your injectors, everything really. It's pretty self-explanatory.
All these style labels.
Where it comes with a fuse box. It's standalone. You can mount it wherever you want to, and then for your OBD2 port, wherever it's at, yeah, that one. You can mount it wherever you want to. You can mount it where it usually is underneath the dash, or right here is where I'm going to put it, somewhere like that. So it's just a preference thing. But yeah, this is the truck. It's fairly clean inside. Clean-ish. It's been sitting a while, but fairly clean truck. Sorry about that. Yeah, it has a Ford 8.8 underneath it. I feel like I'm leaving some out.
Maybe short. I'll tell you, man. Your 4-link.
Yeah. See that Camaro SS wheels off of like a 02 F body. They fit pretty good under it. I did have to put wheel spacers on the front to make it look somewhat symmetrical to the truck, which I'm not a real big fan of wheel spacers, but it will work for now. Trying to think of anything else, Cedric.
I think there's not much to it. It's just a LS swap s10.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing too crazy.
No, not at all. Like I said, I'm probably not going to do it today, but sometime this week I'm going to jack up the rear end, put a load on it to get the drive shaft angle and everything right. As here's the old drive shaft to come out of the 488. I'm going to have to cut it somewhat here, and I'm going to bolt it up to the rear end, and then find the yoke. This is not transmission, it's a 400, but where your yoke goes, or your, I guess that would be yoke.
What, out of back?
Yeah, it goes in your tail shaft, or am I thinking wrong?
I believe so, yes.
Get where the center of the U-joint would be there and measure from, in the truck, measure from here to the center of that U-joint there to get the right length. And then the exhaust, that's pretty self-explanatory. They're going to do it once I bring it over and clean all that junk out of there. But that is also a backup transmission, just in case if we get a little too carried away. It's got ICT billet accessory drive for all your pulleys. Pretty easy kit, really. Once you figure out how to put it all together. There's a lot, like the alternator, I had it redone. I had it laying around, took it to a local guy, rebuilt it, because alternators were, I think, like $300, and he charged me like $100 or so just to rebuild that one, so it's a little cheaper. It's a little eBay air cleaner kit. I just pretty much bought it for the elbow, and I bought this at O'Reilly's, and obviously your MAP sensor, you're gonna have to have it, but it's relatively simple, so it can clear the hood. It works for now. It might hit this pulley just a little bit. I may have to do something there eventually so it doesn't hit, or just angle it up more. But it fits it pretty good when you close the hood and nothing hits. If you've seen a couple of these trucks, the radiator hose, they're going to be really short on this side, and then this side I used like a 06 Chevy Express van hose, cut it in half because it's longer. I had to cut a section out, and I just used it like a nipple or a piece of pipe or anything you can use for here to shorten it or lengthen it or wherever you need. That's what I did here, because it needed to be shortened quite a bit because it was sticking way out here. Got a new power steering pump, bought it. I think it's Evil Energy is where I bought all the hoses and connectors from.
Yeah.
I haven't started the truck up or anything like that, but it's been relatively simple using these fittings here. Pretty simple. Not much to it. Used it for the power steering lines, transmission lines, and I ordered a kit. I can't remember what this was from. This is transmission line for the cooler that I have mounted up front. You can kind of see it. I got it fastened to the front of the radiator like everybody else would, but notched out the radiator support for your radiator. Fits pretty good. It's pretty tucked in there. It's tight, clears everything, but we'll find out once you start everything and run it. Trying to think of anything else. That should be it, really. Headers, it has mids on it. They're fairly tight in there. I was thinking I was going to be able to put this motor in with the headers on. Didn't work out so much like that. You kind of got to fish them in there and then bolt them up. Spark plugs and wires, they're really tight getting in. cylinder 8 on this side. I had to pull the inner fender well out just to get the spark plug in. It's doable, it's tight, but it's not the funnest. Neither was that side, really. But yeah, it's a relatively simple, budget build friendly-ish. If you got any sort of mechanical skills, this is not hard to do. You just gotta think out of the box and use your head a little bit, and it's pretty easy, really. Except the wiring part. I'm not a big wiring person. I would need help in that department. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again on the next one.
Well, we'll see y'all on the next one. Hope you enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe too, y'all. See ya.